It's AI dungeon time. Everyone really likes this, I think, because it does get views on the channel. So we're gonna keep going with it until at least until we finish the story arc. So, last time we had, I don't think we'll waste a lot of time doing an intro here. So, last time we so much views, yeah. Although looking at the analytics, I can tell like when people skip ahead, and I think a lot of people were skipping through it. So we'll see. That's very important for YouTube. You have to viewer retention is like the most important thing for a video. So, but the views are nice. People seem to be interested. People at least seem to be interested in the World Machine story arc. So we'll get into a little bit more of that. So last time we we had this which was mostly just my own amusement, but at least we introduced Rudy and Anka into the story. Today I think we're gonna stick to a story that's a little bit less wacky and a little more cool and action packed and not so crazy. We will also be introducing a bunch of characters into this one, including some new ones, who you will see immediately. Alright, let's hit play. Quick start. Custom. It's my own One Piece. Yes, except mine will eventually end. Hopefully on a good note. I like that joke of One Piece ending, and it's like they get to the thing and there's a note that says like the real treasure was the friends you made along the way, and it's like 3,000 episodes later. All right. Okay, so after helping save the land Utopia, the Dark Lord extension. Today you and your companions have traveled. Why is that there? Get that out of there. To a nearby kingdom where you see an ominous dark tower in the distance. All right, distance. There we go. Let's see how the AI screws this up. You ride towards to see what was the matter. You ride towards it and see what is the matter, or turn around and try your hand at getting this many people to safety first. What do you mean? We go either. Okay, we go. Hey guys, we can go or we can turn around and get people to safety, even though nothing has happened yet. Okay, let me just take the helm there. Come on, finish it. There we go. Say there's fire. Not yet. You notice, and as soon as I describe these characters, you're gonna immediately know who they are. You notice two people walking toward you. Toward. One is a short man in blue armor wielding a shovel. The other is a taller woman in red armor carrying yup, a giant shield. Shield. Yep, they're here, and someone else is here too, but we'll get to that later. Let's see what the AI does with them. They're gonna make it. They're gonna attack us, aren't they? Shovel wielding worker has. I believe I smell fresh frog spawn. Frog spawn. What? What? Do I want to know what that is? No. I'm just gonna. If I don't like the response, I'm just gonna undo. That's the easiest way through this, I think, because like I said, the AI has problems. Shantae says it's Shovel Knight and Knight. Ah. It's Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. They're heroes in this land. Frog spawn. Frog spawn. Okay. You approach the two strangers. Okay. Shovel Knight says, and we know who you are. The heroes of Metopia. Your reputation is well known in this kingdom. Alright, so far the AI hasn't done anything too crazy, except for frog spawn, whatever the hell that was supposed to mean. Hey. You say, we don't want fame, we're just gonna get back to our life in Metopia. Shantae. Alright, not exactly perfect, so we came here because we heard of some, how should I phrase this? Bad magic. Threatening this land. Guild Knight says, yes, the Tower of Fate has returned, which means the Enchantress. I know I was going to misspell that. There we go. Thank you, spell check. I actually knew what that was. Which means the Enchantress has somehow, the Enchantress has returned. Let's fix this so we can word it properly. Has been restored. Which means the Enchantress has somehow returned. How can we help? Shovel Knight says, if you join us, our combined forces can easily stop this new enchantress. Say, we'd be delighted to join you. Okay, let's change this. Yes. Wasn't she defeated? Let's see. How shall I word this? Shield Knight says, she was, because she was me. I was corrupted by an evil amulet. Corrupted. You broke the AI? The AI was already broken. Maybe corrupted wasn't the right word. I'm trying to think, because I was actually looking into like the wiki and exactly how it all went down, because they didn't explain it very well in Shovel Knight's campaign, but it actually in Spectre Knight's campaign they actually go into a lot more. They go into a lot more detail, which at some point we'll get to. By the evil spirit that dwelled in a magic amulet. Dwelled. Amulet. But Shovel Knight came to rescue me, and together we stopped the evil. It's a wonderful story, Sir Shovel Knight. How did you happen to come across this kingdom? Alright, let's do this instead. How has the enchantress returned? Let's just get rid of that. Make this easy. Shovel Knight says, the remains of the amulet were recovered and locked away But if it seems someone has stolen them and reformed the amulet. I wonder who took it. Perhaps someone we know. See, who know the remains were recovered from the amulet and not the tomb, because I put them to no. You say? Then let's all go to the Tower of Fate and stop whoever it is. Enter. Did I not? I didn't hit enter. It says agreed. Ride toward the magical tower. Meanwhile, in Metopia, the people are celebrating the return of their king. Okay, we cut back to Metopia, where King Ice King has returned from wherever he was. There's more than 5 of us, by the way. I was on vacation. What? My story's important too, you know. I'll enter the tower and see an ominous figure floating in the air. Ominous. We're just gonna get right into it. We're not gonna worry about platforming or pitfalls or any of that nonsense that the game puts you through. We've only been gone 22. I just went to the store. Shantae. Let's fix that. You may approach her, but carefully. She's great power and is not to be trifled with. Shovel Knights. There we go. That's better. The Empress turns to you and your party and lets out an inhuman roar. This is remember, this is a different enchantress. Shantae attempts to attack her, but the purple dragon Spyro sees the danger and snarls. He dives at the enchantress and rips her head off. Oh god, Spyro. Jeez. Spyro. Freaking cold-blooded killer. Let's retry and see if anybody else does anything. You look around for a way that's gonna be seen on you. You kneel down and object in fear. The enchantress speaks. Whoa, no, we are not doing that. Hell no. We are here to stop you. You cannot escape, and will not allow you to do so. You cannot escape, and we will not allow you. Okay, that actually checks out, I think. You all attack the enchantress. One after another. It's PG-13. Next, abroad, a roll of lightning ball. Oh, hey, she's using her lightning magic. You dodge. You dodge out of the way, and the lightning. Wait, Shantae attacked me? You hit her with. I guess she's using that one form she had where she was like an electric eel or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. We're just gonna get to the point. An explosive vial of chemicals. Shield Knight blocks her magic with her massive shield. Shovel Knight runs to the enchantress and attacks with his shovel. The time is coming. We must stop the enchantress. The enchantress laughs and floats back toward you. She uses her magic to pick you up and hurl you across. Oh gosh. Nico fires magic at the enchantress. Now we're having it like an actual like text battle. This is awesome. It makes her laugh once more. You get back up, then the enchantress opens up her arms, and the four of you fall in. What? Oh god, she bear hugged us. No. Otis uses holy water to douse the enchantress. Shantae uses her psychic powers to cause the enchantress to fall unconscious. Oh, okay, this is pretty good. This works. Shantae doesn't really have psychic powers, though. She doesn't have, like, a sleep spell. Let's just say... There we go. Also, apparently the AI misspelled unconscious. So they... I don't want to hear any shit about me misspelling things. Even the AI does it, alright? She begins to revert to her... Oh, hold on. Actually... Shield Knight finds the There we go. She finds the amulet and smashes it. Of course, she has to be the one to do it because you know she was the first one to get corrupted. The enchantress begins to revert back to the form of the person that stole it. I'm curious to see what the AI will do with this. Shelby says quickly now, we must bind her before she regenerates. So the party members surround the enchantress and bind her. Oh. No. Because remember, it's not the enchantress, it's someone else. So let's, Alright, how shall I start this? She turns into... Wow, did I seriously... Damn. Into a familiar figure. She becomes a young girl with purple skin wearing a black dress and has long red forks for hands. Guess who this is? No. We're not attacking her. Claw Girl? You exclaim. Claw Girl gets up. Rubs her head and says, ugh, that got weird. She looks at you all and says, oh, hey, guys. We've come to stop you. Oh, really? Why did you want to do that? It's my chance to be a hero. That's almost correct. Shovel Knight says, you know this... ... Creature. You say that's Claw Girl. She's a... She was an ally. She's a good fighter, but kind of a loose cannon. Says, whatever. Looks at the enchanter and says, "Hey, you say we must destroy her." No, we're not destroying her. Shantae says, "What are you doing here?" It says, "Oh, I heard there was some cool evil magic here, and I wanted to check it out." So remember how, like, she got, like, in her game, I don't remember exactly how it happened in her game, but she was like she read from a book or something. I don't know. They Bleed Pixels was not one of my favorite games that we played, but I did like the character, which is why I brought her into Miitopia. So we'll just assume she's just she just has a weird thing for evil magic. Shantae says, "So you stole an amulet?" Long girl says, "Yeah, but I guess it got out of hand." Says, "Yeah, but I guess it got out of hand. Sorry." Sorry, I almost unleashed ancient evil upon this land. Where's the amulet? "Oh, you know, it's right here." And pats her chest. "I hid it in my socks, which I have on my chest." Actually, no. Night. Roaches. Claw girl. Wow, that's a terrible thing I did right there. First Claw girl points his shovel at her and says, "You delinquent. You delinquent. Do you have any idea what you've done?" Says, "Relax, I'm not here to steal anything more. And besides, who are you? You're just some guys that owe me money and trying to get away with my magical stuff." That's almost what I wanted her to say. Relax. One is fine. It's over. Shield Knight says, "No, it's not." Suddenly, the room goes dark and you all feel an evil presence. You guys remember how Shovel Knight ended, right? Call who's I am here. A figure that was Clawgirl appears. Nope. A giant magical figure appears and looms over everyone. Knight says it's the okay, so the thing was called the Remnant of Fate. It's the Remnant of Fate, the evil being that resides in the amulet. It's Potassium Sunday. Is that an obscure holiday that I don't know anything about? The sinister being lets out an inhuman roar. Shield Knight says, everyone get behind me. She raises her giant shield and blocks and blocks the attacks. Gotta edit when AI loves guns. Oh yeah, we've had all kinds of wacky stuff, which is why I'm doing heavy edits. Those using to douse from Shantae fires magic and remnant. Nico fires a stream of electricity. You shout, he's weak in the chest. There is little effect. You ask, how do we stop this thing? Shovel Knight says, the face is its weak point. You could always plant something. I can? Really? Be attacked phase, but doesn't seem to be the weak point. The remnant is hurling lightning bolts at you. Shantae parries lightning with her giant shield. Okay, Shantae has Shield Knight's shield now. Let's fix this. There we go. Click memory. Undo, redo, retry, edit, restore, memo. This one? Oh, memo. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to play around with that on my own time. Right now, we're in the middle of a battle. Shantae turns into her harpy form. Her and Spyro take flight and try to attack the face. See what the AI does with this. Fireball lightning at the remnant, hit it right in the eye. The monster roars in pain and falls back. Nigo fires a series of missiles at the remnant. I don't have magic. Let's just get rid of that. We're gonna call it the monster for now, so to prevent me from having to. Actually, we could just call it the remnant. The remnant is fine. The remnant. Swats, Shantae, and Spyro. They both hit the walls. Otis runs over to Spyro to heal him. You run over to help Shantae. The remnant fires magic at you. What is the story? Okay, so oh boy. So a while ago I streamed Miitopia, which is a game where you can put anyone you want in the story as like your allies and NPCs. Long story short, this is like the expanded universe of that. So it's like me with a bunch of video game characters just fighting stuff. Yeah, I have the entire series of Miitopia is on my gameplay channel if you want to check it out. It's probably my favorite thing that I've ever streamed. So this is basically we had a lot of fun with it, so this is basically my way of like expanding the lore that I created. It's kind of a rabbit hole, I'm not gonna lie. Because not only do you have to watch the Miitopia streams, you have to be familiar with the characters I used. And, you know, it's a lot. I understand it's a lot. It's mostly for the amusement of myself and the few handful of people that have been following my streams for this long. Anyway, back to the action. You and Shantae go flying back toward the others and land on the ground. It's like the MCU and DC. You need to know everything. It is basically my version of the MCU. All right, what is this? You pull it. All right, it's given. Nico fires the Jedi direction to fire, hits the remnant, and causes him to recoil back. That one actually. Let's go with this one for now. So Nico, everyone else is incapacitated. Nico's taking charge. Claw Girl looks at the damage and says, "This is all my fault." Behind a remnant says, "Sorry, we're all safe now." What? I didn't say I was safe. No. Actually, no, hold on. Knight says it seems more powerful than last time. We must. So it says the remnant is a great danger. We must destroy it. The girls say, yes, the girls. You know. All right, let's get rid of that. The remnant lets out and don't want to get canceled. The remnant lets out a horrible screech with 2 E's. Yes. And no, hold on. As its arms turn into large red forks that look like claw girls. The magic causes the forks to stab the remnants in the No, not yet. Earl says it's copied my powers. I like that I took this character from this game that I don't think a lot of people even really cared about, and honestly I didn't really like, and now she's like the center of this whole story. Okay, Nico fires a ball like the remnant, but it's deflected. The remnant fires at you, and you run. The monster catches up and smashes you into the floor. Repeated. Oh God! It's like what the Hulk did to Loki. Shield Knight says, "We have to stop this thing, no matter the cost." Shovel Knight says, Then, let's go, Shield Knight. Hell yeah, they're gonna take it out. 2 of them attack. You kind of finally gave her the spotlight, yeah. Especially since I added her like after game. Remnant attempts to attack. Remnant attempts to block and defend. It is the battle of strength against the speed magic. Oh man! Oh yeah. Claw Girl gets hit by a jet of lightning and falls to the floor. Oh no! She killed Claw Girl. I like this part though. This is basically how I saw it going. Knight blocks the attacks while Shovel Knight goes on the offensive. Battle's even. It continues for some time. Claw Girl stands back and watches. You're tired and you know the battle is even. The battle is long and hard. Yeah, that seems to check out. He says, look at them go. Nico says, they're gonna do it. Remember to capitalize, kids. Otis says no way, that's already wrong, because Otis doesn't talk. What's the point of having matters? You're just gonna run. Okay. Suddenly, Knight gets hit and falls to the ground. Knight runs to him and covers both of them with her shield. Uh-oh, Shovel Knight's down. What happened? The Remnant attacked us. Shovel Knight says, no, it was me. I got hit in the leg. What? You exclaim. What? I'm just like, what? Alright, whatever, that's fine. Claw Girl says, I caused this and I have to end it. Nico, cover me. Nico says, okay. Nico fires magic while Claw Girl runs at the Remnant. Magic deflector and hits the wall. Nico fires another magic bolt. It hits the Remnant and causes him to recoil back. Remnant is damaged but not dead. Earl runs at Shield Knight and shouts, Shield Knight, give me a boost. Shield Knight holds up her shield and Claw Girl bounces up and stabs the remnant in the face with all her might. We're good. Remember, recoils back, and the sword in his chest is pushed back. Claw Girl lands, and she runs to the remnant and stabs him again. let me fix this. Remnant recoils back. Remnant recoil goes back. Claw Girl lands, and she runs to the remnant and stabs. Claw Girl stabs it again. Eco attacks with magic while Claw Girl repeatedly stabs the remnant. Her falls back and fires magic blast. It hits Nina. Who's Nina? The remnant falls to the ground. Alright, I think we got it. Earl hits the ground and gets knocked out. The tower begins to shake. Quickly to the portal. Wait, leave her. No, we're not leaving her. Level Knight gets up and says, the tower is coming down. We have to leave now. I can't leave you because if we both go, then it's a tie. We might as well finish this. You decide to stay. Yes, let's stay in the crumbling tower. You all manage to get up and start to run out. Shield Knight goes back and picks up Claw Girl. You all exit the tower. Before it collapses. You're safe, but you're all tired. Shovel Knight says, let's go to the academy and get our strength back. Then you can handle then we can handle this thing called Remnant. We just did Shovel Knight. God. I think I do have to see what like these other things are. It might make things easier next time we do this. After some time to recover, you all head back to town. Where Claw Girl is facing trial. Remember, she stole. We must testify with our evidence. You all wait outside. Ootsie. The house when you see Claw Girl come out with a sad expression on her face. You ask her what's wrong. I got a letter saying my mom is sick and she wants to see me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Well, let's go. Ask her what they said. Well, it says Knight and Old Knight are talking with them right now, and they're going to decide what to do with me. I'm sorry. You stand there and watch as they walk away. Actually, no. Shield Knight and Shovel Knight come out and Earl asks what happened. Says, we're just talking about this thing that came out of nowhere and attacked us. Shield non sequitur. Full Knight says they were going to throw you in the dungeon for stealing and putting the land in danger. But we told them you're one of the heroes of Metopia and helped destroy the remnant of fate. Shield Knight. Shield Knight says so we suggested you be released into our custody. Custody. There it is. Avoiding all war crimes, just like Steven Universe. Oh, thank you. I owe you my life. I'll never forget this. Here comes. There's something I want. Shovel Knight says, under our wings, we'll make a real hero out of you yet. I'm sure there's going to be no problem among the citizens. You all hug. Let's go home. I miss my family. Well, she did help us save the world. I mean, kinda. Even though she was after game stuff. But we'll just pretend that she helped somehow. Plus, she fights monsters anyway, so, you know. You shake Shovel Knight's hand, and he thanks you for your help. Through your end of the courthouse, and the three of you enter the courthouse and head to your homes through the courthouse, of course. The charges aren't dropped. She's been released into their custody. She has to do what they say now. So she doesn't go to the dungeon, but she's in their custody. Shield Knight says, if you ever need us, we'll be there to help. She's like Razor from Green Lantern. Yeah, I guess that's a good. I guess that's a good analogy. I don't know what that is. We're just gonna get rid of that. Tell Earl to behave herself and do what Shovel Knight and Shield Knight say. Says, "You're doing great service for me, Utopia, and the citizens. I don't think you should be punished." Says, Shield Knight says, "We only wish to protect you." Let's get that. That doesn't make sense in context. Ah. Hey, says, have fun being parents. Knight and Shield Knight. Look at each other in confusion. We'll go back to living your lives. All right, I guess that's the end. that was a pretty good one, I think. More action. Oh, there's more. Walking home from the. Oh no. No, 2 weeks later. Story over. The moral. Okay, let's see what the moral of the story is. The moral of the story is it never hurts to trust a strange woman who calls herself a fairy. That didn't happen in this story. Never trust a stranger. That has nothing to do with what happened. Should we try and re-roll the moral? It's not wrong. Yeah, I guess so, but not in the context of the story. Maybe I don't know. All right, we're just gonna leave it there. Story's over. Story complete. I decree it complete. Where is it? There it is. Okay, what shall we name this one? Kind of like a He-Man and She-Ra PSA. She-Ra and I would like to let you know that you should never trust a woman who calls herself a fairy. That's right, brother. Let's call this one. I kind of like that's how this turned out. Like, I like the idea of this character that was from a game that I didn't like, but had a lot of potential, and now she's like being trained by Shield Knight and Shovel Knight, who are from a far better game than the one she's from. But anyway, well, that was that story. So let's do our non-canon adventures, because those are always fun and not horrible. Alright. Non-canon adventures. Oh. Oh, I didn't copy. Oh god, hold on. Go back. Back. Another what if tale, yep. Did it save it? Yeah, it did, okay. View. There we go, we just copy that. Copy that. Alright, let's do this, and hopefully it doesn't turn out horrible for me like it usually does. The party sets off on their quest to slay the wicked wizard Grian Umsford, who wishes to harness the power of the dragon Tian Nimpo. Oh god, we have high fantasy names. Oh no. Alright, this is when we let the AI just do whatever the hell it wants and see what kind of wacky things happens. The party travels to the beautiful but cursed island of Ria Salan, and there meet the lovely bard Eliza, who casts a spell of goodwill towards the adventure. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good start, I suppose. She invites them to the ball to be held in the town of Shial's this place, and invites the party to bring their pets. We don't have pets, unless you count Spyro. Okay, fine. Spyro's our pet. The party agrees, and Eliza proceeds to summon forth various fauna to come and join them at the party. The island is home to many magical wonders. Well, this seems nice. It usually isn't. You and your companions make your way to the remains of an old temple in the ruined city of Quan. The Mage Lord Vron has constructed a clock and is using it to time travel. Oh god, now we're introducing time travel. No! I wouldn't say this is I wouldn't say this is a what-if tale. This is more like a timeline that just got fucked. Just absolutely ruined. After a few hours, he's about to pull a stop to the party's interference, but suddenly 3 hooded figures appear and attack him. You fight valiantly. Okay, there it is. Once again, everyone is dead except for me. This is what happens when you let AI take over. You and Eliza are left desperately trying to escape. Eliza runs away, but you are wounded on the left eye and are unable to run anywhere. A hooded figure appears and says, "Why, it's gonna kill me, isn't it?" I thought we were going to stop the demon lord or whatever. No time to worry about your friends. You will have to do. You are the better man and shall finish what the others could not. They vanish as suddenly as they appeared. What? It started out so nice. Why does it have to come to this all the time? What the hell was that? My thoughts, for once it kind of nailed it. Eliza replies, "That was an angel of death. It killed my family. It killed Shantae and Nico and Otis, and also Spyro. Again. With your weapons and magical powers combined, you kill the evil wizard and his undead creatures." Alright. Sure, we are the wizard we started at the beginning is now dead. Good. But at what cost? The party is saved from certain death. Eliza tells you that the man who appeared to you was Death, and you will have to face him one day. Well, I think we all have to face that one day. You're taken to the town of this place where you are healed, and Eliza is given a cottage to live in. You are advised by the head of the guard to not leave the area. Let's see if I leave the area. You decide to obey and become a hermit, which suits you just... Okay, 7 years... Okay. Well, I mean, everyone I love is dead, so I have nothing left. Why does this always go so badly for me? It has been 10 years since you took power. The first years were the most chaotic, but since then you have managed to establish some order in the chaos. And now I've become Logan, yeah. Okay, I thought it was a hermit. Am I like king of the hermits or something? Your dragons have grown from little creatures to powerful magic-wielding, but also mischievous creatures of fire. Of course, like a living creature, they get tired and have their bad days. Alright, so I'm king of the hermits, and I raise dragons. I guess that's pretty cool. Your mage knight, Olmec, once tried to harness their power, but as the misfortune of a lightning bolt hitting him, his magic became worthless, and he was ordered to die. So he was to be executed, or someone told him to die. And it was an order, so he had to follow through. My God. I hate non-canon adventures. Your kingdom has become a place of beauty, a garden in the desert. The streams flow clear and cool, and the air is clean. There is life abundance. Magic is heavily regulated and heavily taxed. Most of the powerful magic users are unlicensed. Well, good. We have to arrest them now. But can still pay a fee to the crown to use them. Now it's getting into technical shit that doesn't matter. There are many who still feel that your kind of magic should not exist. That is too powerful and should be regulated. Those who think this way are often called Luddites. Luddites. Now we're introducing Harry Potter levels of technical names, or traditionalists, and are looked down upon by your kind. Your reign as emperor has been a peaceful one. War has decreased, and there are signs that peace may soon prevail. The world is prospering, but what's the point? All my loved ones are dead. Prize. You miss your old life, but that's all in the past. Let me deal with the pain. You sigh. It means someone who opposes technology? Really? I wish I could be like that. It's pointless to feel sad. They would all want me to be happy. I think that's a good response. It's pointless to feel sad. They all want me to be happy. They would. We basically became Injustice Superman, really? You must do as you think is right. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. You sigh and turn away from her. I think she's trying to like come on to me, but I still haven't moved on from the loss of my loved ones. So there's kind of a competent story in here somewhere. I have to go and see my family. And he says, and I have to go tend to my temple. Come back when you're ready to leave the world behind. You visit the graves of your family. This is getting really, really bad. Your sister and brother are still alive, but they live in your castle and are under the command of the king's mage guard. You sit by your mother's grave. My mother's grave. The only graveyard, which is next to the royal palace grounds. You arrive at the grave of your sister, a small black kitten with white spots is sitting on her grave. Ah. Is this cat gonna be my friend? You bend down to pet him. He purrs and rubs against your leg. You scratch behind his ears and rub his head against yours. You scratch behind his ears and he purrs louder. Ah. It just makes me miss Nico. You are a blessed black kitten with white spots. I give you my blessing. You pet him again and he climbs up your arm and cuddles your shoulder. I love you, little one. The grave belongs to your niece. You look at the pretty kitten and remember your daughter. I don't have a daughter. You give it a name. The cat's name. If it names it Nico, I'm ending this because that would be kind of disrespectful. Clorinda. Clorinda. Sure. You go to the grave of your daughter. The kitten she was given is sitting on her grave. You bend down to pet him. He purrs. Okay, now it's repeating. The cat's name is Puck. Party arrives at the village of Shears. You and your companions make your way to the tavern. The cat's name is Puck. Puck is a very happy kid and purrs all the time. You put Puck on your lap and he purrs in your ear. You place him on your shoulder and he purrs into your hair. Purrs into my hair. Okay, it's getting kind of weird. Pet him while scratching behind his ears and suddenly you hear a growl and a man appears. He is covered in scars and his eyes are all black. Oh God. He raises his arm in the air and it's covered in sharp claws. He points it. He points his claw at you and cackles. You drop Puck and pull out your sword. Oh God. How dare you? How dare you attack a man in a graveyard while he's mourning the loss of his loved ones. We're probably not going to spend too much more time on this. And it says, how dare you attack a man in the first place? I was doing no harm. Dude, you cackled and pointed your claws at me. What were you doing? I was guarding the grave of your sister. You're no cleric. The man says, true. You cannot be a cleric and a devil at the same time. I guess that's factually accurate. Okay. Proceed. Why were you guarding Nico's grave? The man says, true. You cannot be a devil and a knight at the same time. No, you can't. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. That's true. You cannot be a knight and a devil at the same time. Okay. How do you know that I'm a devil? I'm not sure which one of us is talking here. You have claws and fangs. True. You cannot be a devil and a knight at the same time. Why not? I am. You're no devil. Okay, we're looping now. You take Puck and go back to Eliza. Maybe this is a dream. Puck follows you and rubs against your leg. And he says, I'm no devil. Stop following me. This dude's following me now. I was like, we need to get to the World Machine story arc, but like this has gone. I'm Eliza, daughter of the late Emperor. I am Puck, son of the late Emperor. You cannot be Emperor and a devil. All right, I tried to go back to Eliza, and it's like it's gotten all messed up. I was ready to finally move on with my cat and my new girlfriend. The AI had to ruin it. And I guess Puck was like a human turned into a cat or something. I don't know. Whatever. It was all a dream. That's why it's non-canon adventures. Anyway, let's remove this and never speak of it again. Okay, World Machine story arc. Where were we? Shoot. Probably not going to do a whole lot of this right now, but we'll progress the story a little bit more. So, just to recap, I had a weird dream where the story arc, or the World Machine from the game One Shot tried to contact me, mentioned something about Nico, and then Great Sage Mickey told me that something weird's happening. And then we went to go rescue a man stranded on an island, and it turned out that man was Cedric from the game One Shot, who knows Nico, and, you know, of course, from the game, but Nico apparently does not remember him. I wonder why. Your onboard ship set off to Cedric's lab. The way you ask Cedric how he knows Nico. Let's see how the AI screws this up. And again, I'm doing heavy edits to this because I have because I have an agenda here, and the AI, of course, does not do well. So that's simple. I was his test pilot. You change the topic. So what exactly were you doing in your lab? Cedric says, okay. No. Rick says, I met him long ago in a far away land that has since been lost. Lost? Cedric says. Actually, that checks out. Thank you. Yes. An ancient place I've been trying to find, but haven't had much luck. I need to find it soon, though, because it's where the world machine is located. What is the world machine? It's a vast collection of networks that make up everything that exists. What is the world machine? That would have been my next question, so we'll just roll with this. It's an ancient machine that it's an ancient how shall I word this? It's an ancient machine that is built by a mysterious person simply known as the author. Author. But not much else is known about them. So yeah, remember, a lot of stuff in One Shot wasn't fully explained, and I think a lot was left open to interpretation, but that's fine. We can insert our own agenda into this. But I'll do my best to try and be as faithful to the source material as I can. You ask what the world machine does. The wild machine. The wood machine. Rick says, put simply, it holds our reality together. But it seems its program is beginning to decay again. Wow, look at that. Look at that monstrosity I created. What do you need us to do? Need to find it, and Nico needs to make contact. With it. The last time this happened, he was able to save everyone. You say Nico is the only one that I say asked that can stop this. Says yes. Yes. That child may be our only hope. But I don't understand why he doesn't remember me. You say, wait. Nico is a child. And you said this happened a long time ago. How is that possible? All right, enough exposition. Before Cedric can respond, suddenly your ship gets... Let's not use the word ship. Let's use boat, because it might think... boat. Because it might think it's a spaceship, and that's happened before. Your boat gets attacked. Cannonballs hit the water next to you. And a pirate ship comes into view. Now we know more about attack. I'm not saying we should allow Nico to deal with this alone here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. For now, we're gonna have to deal with a pirate. Gee, I wonder who the pirate's gonna be. Oh, right, that was an edit. I was waiting for the AI to respond. You all look over at the pirate ship. And Shantae hears a familiar laugh. It's Alita from Battle Angel. Nico calls her, "Hey, gorgeous." Oh, Nico has a girlfriend. Alright, no. Yup. Remember when I said this is gonna be a wacky, like, full-on crossover adventure? He's too young for this. Well, if she's the same age, it's fine. Whatever, let him have their little fun. Anyway. Let's see, how shall I introduce here? A woman is seen on the pirate ship and shouts, "Prepare to be boarded and hand over all your goods." Let me fix this mess that I made. There we go. Shantae shouts, "Risky boots." Risky sees Shantae and shouts, "You've got to be kidding me. What are you doing here?" Playing AI Dungeon on my own? Yes, I am. Because I'm writing a story. And he says, "I told you I'd come for you after you finish the job. Didn't you hear me? I always come for you." No. And yes, I know AI Dungeon has a multiplayer feature, but I never really looked into that too much. So anyway, I've got to be kidding. What are you doing here? Let's see how shall we approach this next? You ask Shantae, "Is that the pirate lady you told me about?" Shantae says, "Unfortunately, it is." See how the AI screws this one. Risky, I told you to stay in Newport. Newport. Says, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get back to the boat." It makes no sense. All right. There's... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. She orders her Tinker Bats to board the ship. You all board the ship and begin to move toward the anomaly. I hope you're not intending to try and stop them. No. Nico, Otis, Tay, and Spyro battle the Tinker Bats. Why do we have to let them board and run? Sean says, they'll only kill us if they find the Stone of Rukar. No. You ask Cedric how... You ask Cedric... Cedric, how are you in a fight? Cedric says, I'm more of a pacifist. You say, then take the helm. Cedric takes the helm of the ship while you join in the fight. Nico's dagger strikes true and pierces through the Tinker Bat's heart. And they scream out and the ship glides forward. Cedric looks at you and says, Nico, jeez. I don't like it when it makes Nico, like, violent. That's so against his nature. He's supposed to be kind. Anyway. Shantae flies over to Risky's ship and says, it'd be like if Batman broke off his no killer. Oh wait. Figured you'd try and take over Scuttle Town while I'm gone. Ski says, attacking that nowhere town became boring. Besides, I have bigger things planned. Since I ran into you, I can try out my new the new toy I found. Risky shouts into the ship. Oh. Hey, new guy. Come on out. I got a job for you. Somebody's coming. Hold on 1 second. I have to fix some windows. Hold on. Things have gotten... Okay, there we go. Sorry, I clicked off the windows. Is it the bluebird from Delta? No, God, no. The sounds of loud metal footsteps are heard from inside the ship. A large robot dressed as a pirate Wow, it didn't recognize it as dressed, huh? Boy, spell check is a hell of a thing. Sometimes it just does not know what the word is going to be. A large robot dressed as a pirate and holding a large rifle? Was it a rifle? No. Just say a large gun, doesn't matter. Gun comes up from below. Does this character seem familiar? Although I will admit, Birdly and Risky Boots sound like they'd be very funny together. This Robo Peter. What does he do? What's happening? Why is the AI not responding? AI, hello? Peter Griffin. Now, just so you know, we're not going to include any cartoon characters in this. This is all like within game universe. So Shantae battles the giant robot pirate. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I saw the red line under Shantae. I'm like, wait, did I spell it wrong? And then I was like, no, the spell check would never know what that is. The giant robot pirate. The robot starts firing its gun all over the ship. Shantae transforms into her monkey form and jumps all over, dodging the shots. The robot shoots the ship's hull and breaks through. The ship starts to sink. Actually, that's not quite what I had in mind, but let's Isky shouts, "Careful, you big oaf." Risky schnauts. "Careful, you big oaf. You'll put holes in my ship." The robot looks over at her, and Shantae rams into it in her elephant form. The robot takes a few pot shots at Shantae, but the monkey easily dodges out of the way. Nico, Otis, and Cedric take the ship back. Okay. But she easily dodges out of the way. Okay. That's okay. That checks out. Otis looks over at the robot that Shantae is fighting and recognizes him. I spelled that wrong. That it's a Z. Goddamn, stop with this. He flies over to the ship, and before the robot and Shantae clash again, he stands between them with his arms open, looking up at the robot. Ego steps up and introduces himself. You're a robot named... No. The robot pauses and looks. The robot pauses, looks down at Otis, and says, "Otis?" Otis looks up, sees the robot's face, and stops. "But you have a gun. I thought the robot..." And smiles. The robot says, "It is you." Otis hugs the robot. So is this character familiar? Yes. What are you doing here? I thought you were still in jail. Otis says no, that's already incorrect. Otis doesn't speak. The robot says what am I doing? Otis, was this your friend? Otis nods. The robot says... Why do I keep doing that? Her own Legion of Doom. Not quite. The robot looks over at Shantae and says, apologies. Apologies, miss. I wasn't myself there for a moment. Otis says, I understand. Alexis says, welcome back. Are these your friends? Tay says, it's cool. Risky shouts. Move that E. Shouts. What are you doing? You belong to me. I'm not taking you to my captain. Undo. The robot looks at Risky and says, Madame Alphonse belongs to no one. Ah. Come, Otis, let's get out of here. Alphonse Otis and Shantae return to your ship. Risky Boots is furious. This, you and that monkey, you'll pay for this. You'll pay. Nah, I'm just happy to see you again. What are you doing? She shouts. I told you I have plans. Otis says, what are you going to do? Start an all-out war? Risky. Let's take this one, but we're going to fix it. Risky orders her Tinker Bats to retreat and says, whatever. There were more where he came from. She begins to sail away. So yeah, Alphonse from Owlboy has now joined the team. Otis, what was that about? Otis says, I believe she wants to go after him, but, no. Alright. It is actually getting kind of late, and, it doesn't look like anyone's here anymore, except for one person. So, I do have to get, some stuff done tonight. So, we're gonna leave it right there. I think that's a good place to leave off. So, Risky Boots found Alphonse from Owlboy, and he was under her control for a minute. And I wonder how that's gonna play out. So, let's just close this for now. Well, to be continued. Yeah, to be continued, I guess. Well, thanks for being here, the few of you that were. I guess this isn't like the best thing to stream, you know? But, it's still kind of fun. I'll be back to this at some point. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the adventure so far. Tomorrow will be Animal Crossing. This week, something. I don't know yet. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please give me a follow if you haven't done so already. Go to Rob the Casual Gamer, where I upload all my streams. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.